Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Chloe.
And I am James. Welcome to today's lesson.
Okay, so today's topic, I am so excited about this one. We are going to teach you how to talk about your daily routine, but not in a boring textbook way.
That is right. Most students learn to say things like, I woke up, I ate breakfast, I went to work, I came home, I went to sleep. And that is correct English. There is nothing wrong with it.
But it is not how native speakers actually talk. Like, nobody says, I consumed my morning meal and then departed for my place of employment. Nobody.
Exactly. Native speakers use idioms and collocations. These are natural word combinations that sound more fluent, more real, more alive.
And today, we are going to walk you through your entire day, from the moment your alarm goes off in the morning, all the way to the moment you fall asleep at night. And for each part of the day, we will teach you the real phrases that native speakers use.
We will go slowly. We will break down every phrase. And by the end of this lesson, you will have a whole new vocabulary for talking about your life.
So grab your notebook or just listen and absorb. Let's start your day. Okay, it is morning. Your alarm is going off, and you are tired. So tired. What do?
Well, most textbooks teach you to say, I woke up at 7 o'clock. And again, that is fine. But let's learn some better options.
First phrase, I dragged myself out of bed. Dragged myself out of bed. Can you feel that? It is giving total exhaustion, Monday morning energy.
Let me break that down. Drag means to pull something heavy across a surface. So when you say, I dragged myself out of bed, you are painting a picture. Your body felt heavy. You didn't want to move, but you forced yourself to get up. It is much more expressive than simply saying, I woke up and I was tired.
Try saying it. I dragged myself out of bed this morning. Feel how real that sounds?
Now, let's look at the opposite situation. Sometimes you wake up and you feel great, full of energy. For that, we have a different phrase. I was up bright and early.
Bright and early. I love this one. It sounds so fresh, like sunshine.
Bright refers to the early morning light, and early means, well, early. So bright and early means you woke up early and you were alert and ready. I was up bright and early to go for a run.
Okay, next one. This is for when you are really struggling to wake up. I hit the snooze button 3 times.
Now, this one is interesting because it is not exactly an idiom, but native speakers say it all the time. The snooze button is the button on your alarm that gives you a few extra minutes of sleep. And we say hit the snooze button, not press or push. We hit it. Because when you are half asleep, you are not gently pressing anything. You are slamming your hand down.
So true. I hit the snooze button 3 times before I finally got up. That is so relatable.
Here's another very common one. I am not a morning person. This means you do not function well in the morning. You need time to wake up. You are slow, grumpy, and quiet until you have had your coffee.
And the opposite? I am a morning person. That means you naturally wake up early and you are happy about it, which I am not at all.
I am, actually.
Of course you are. Okay, one more for this section. When someone wakes up and they're in a bad mood, we say they woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
This is a classic English idiom. To wake up on the wrong side of the bed means to be in a bad mood from the very beginning of the day, for no obvious reason. There is no actual wrong side. It's just an expression. Sorry I snapped at you. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
So let's review our morning phrases. Dragged myself out of bed, up bright and early, hit the snooze button, not a morning person, and woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
5 phrases, 5 upgrades to your morning vocabulary.
Okay, so you're out of bed. Now what? You need to get ready. And there are so many good phrases for this part of the day.
Let's start with the most useful one. I got ready in 10 minutes. Now, get ready is a phrasal verb. It means to prepare yourself, to shower, get dressed, do your hair, brush your teeth, everything you do before you leave the house.
And when you're in a rush, I threw on some clothes. Threw on some clothes. It's giving, I don't care what I look like, I just need to leave.
Throw on means to put on clothes very quickly without thinking about how you look. You did not carefully select an outfit. You just grabbed whatever was closest. I threw on a hoodie and ran out the door.
Now, this next one is super common. I freshened up. Freshened up. It means to quickly make yourself look and feel better. Maybe you washed your face, fixed your hair, put on some deodorant.
Freshen up is not the same as taking a full shower or getting completely ready. It is a quick refresh. You might say, "Give me 5 minutes to freshen up before we go out."
Okay, now a really important one for busy mornings. I was running late. Running late.
Running late means you are behind schedule. You are not going to arrive on time. This is extremely common in everyday English. Sorry, I am running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Notice, we say running late, not going late or being late. Running late.
And when you are really, really late, I rushed out the door.
Rush out the door means to leave your house very quickly in a hurry. You probably forgot something, your keys maybe, or your lunch. I rushed out the door and forgot my wallet.
That happens to me all the time. Okay, one more. When your morning is total chaos, my morning was hectic.
Hectic is a great adjective. It means extremely busy and disorganized. Everything is happening at once. The kids are screaming, you cannot find your shoes, the coffee machine is broken. Sorry I look like a mess. My morning was hectic.
Review time. Got ready, threw on some clothes, freshened up, running late, rushed out the door, and hectic.
These are the phrases that will make you sound natural when you describe your morning routine.
Now, let's talk about the most important part of the morning, for some people anyway, breakfast, and especially coffee.
The most common phrase here is grab a quick bite. Let me explain this one carefully. Grab means to take something quickly. A bite does not mean one bite of food. It means a small amount of food, a snack, a quick meal.
So, grab a quick bite means to eat something small and fast, usually because you are busy. I grabbed a quick bite before work.
You can also use it as an invitation. Do you want to grab a bite after class? This is very casual and very natural.
Now, for coffee lovers, instead of I drank coffee, try I had my morning fix.
A fix, in this context, means something you need to function. It comes from the idea of a habit or an addiction. Your morning fix is your coffee or your tea, whatever you need to wake up and start your day.
I cannot talk to anyone before I have had my morning fix. So real.
Another very useful phrase, I skipped breakfast. Skip means to not do something that you normally do. I skipped breakfast because I was running late.
And this one is great. I need my caffeine kick. A kick is a burst of energy.
Caffeine kick means the energy boost you get from coffee or tea. I did not have my caffeine kick this morning, so I could not focus at work.
And when you eat too much at breakfast, I stuffed myself, or I am stuffed.
Stuffed means completely full. You ate too much. Your stomach feels like it is about to explode. We went to that breakfast buffet and I absolutely stuffed myself.
Okay, breakfast phrases. Grab a quick bite, morning fix, skipped breakfast, caffeine kick, and stuffed myself. Now let's leave the house. Time to go to work, or school, or wherever. And the journey to get there? In English, we call that your commute.
Commute can be a noun or a verb. My commute is 30 minutes. Or I commute by train. It specifically means the regular journey between your home and your workplace.
First phrase for this section. I was stuck in traffic.
Stuck in traffic means you are in a car and the traffic is not moving. You are trapped. You cannot go anywhere. I was stuck in traffic for an hour. Notice we say stuck in traffic, not stuck at traffic.
And for public transport, the train was packed.
Packed means extremely full. There is no space. You are squeezed between strangers. The bus was packed this morning. You can also say the train was rammed. This is more British English, and it means the same thing, completely full.
When you walk somewhere quickly, I hoofed it.
Hoofed it is informal. It means to walk somewhere, usually quickly, or because you had no other choice. The bus did not come, so I hoofed it to the office.
I love that one. Hoofed it. Like a horse.
Actually, yes, that is exactly where it comes from. A hoof is the foot of a horse, so hoofing it is like using your own feet to get somewhere fast.
When you almost miss your bus or train, I caught the bus just in time.
Just in time means at the very last moment. 1 second later and you would have missed it. I ran to the station and caught the train just in time.
And when you do miss it, I missed the bus.
Simple but important. I missed the bus or I missed my train means you arrived too late and the bus or train had already left. I missed the 8:15, so I had to wait for the next one.
One more. I popped into a coffee shop on the way.
Pop into means to visit a place quickly and briefly. It is very casual. I popped into the shop on the way home, or I popped into the pharmacy to grab some medicine. It implies the visit was short and unplanned.
Commuting phrases. Stuck in traffic, packed, hoofed it, just in time, missed the bus, and popped into. These are all phrases you will hear every single day in English-speaking countries. All right, you made it. You are at work or at school, and this section has some of the most useful phrases in the whole episode.
Let's begin. I got stuck into my work. This means you started working with focus and energy. You were productive. I got to the office and got stuck into the project straight away.
Stuck into. I love how English uses stuck in so many ways. Stuck in traffic, got stuck into work. Totally different meanings.
That is a great observation, Chloe. Context is everything with phrasal verbs. Now, another very common phrase. I have a lot on my plate.
A lot on my plate. It is not about food. It means you have many things to do. You are very busy.
Exactly. I would love to help, but I have a lot on my plate right now. The plate is a metaphor. Imagine your workload as food on a plate. If your plate is full, you cannot add anything more.
When your coworker keeps talking and you cannot focus, I zoned out.
Zone out means to lose concentration. Your mind drifts. You stop paying attention. Sorry, I completely zoned out during the meeting. What did she say?
And the opposite? When you are really, really focused.
I was in the zone. This means you were completely focused and productive. Time flies. You do not notice anything around you. I was in the zone for 2 hours and finished the whole report.
Zoned out versus in the zone. One means you lost focus. The other means you had perfect focus. English is fun, right?
Here is another important one. I am swamped. This means you are extremely busy, overwhelmed with work.
Swamped, like drowning in work. A swamp is a wet, muddy area, so being swamped means you are sinking under the weight of everything you have to do.
I cannot come to lunch today. I am absolutely swamped. Very common in professional English.
When you need a break, I need to recharge.
Recharge normally means to fill a battery with power again, but when we use it about people, it means to rest and recover your energy. I took a 15-minute walk to recharge before the afternoon meeting.
And when you finally finish a big task, I wrapped it up.
Wrap up means to finish or complete something. I wrapped up the project by Friday. You can also use it to end a meeting. Let's wrap up. We have covered everything.
And one more. When you do something extra, I went the extra mile.
Go the extra mile means to do more than what is expected, to put in extra effort. She always goes the extra mile for her clients. This is a very positive phrase. If someone says you go the extra mile, that is a big compliment.
Work and study phrases. Got stuck into, a lot on my plate, zoned out, in the zone, swamped, recharge, wrapped it up, and went the extra mile. Those are powerful phrases for any professional or academic situation. You made it through the day. Work is done. And now, you just want to relax. This is my favorite part.
The first phrase everyone needs is wind down.
I like to wind down after work with a cup of tea. Wind down. It means to gradually relax after a busy or stressful day, like slowly reducing your energy level.
Think of it like a wind-up toy. You wind it up, and it moves fast. Then it slowly winds down and stops. That is what you do after work. You wind down.
When you just want to do nothing, I vegged out on the sofa.
Veg out means to relax completely and do nothing productive. Usually watching TV or scrolling on your phone. Veg comes from vegetable, so vegging out is like being a vegetable. Just lying there, doing nothing.
After that 12-hour shift, I just vegged out on the sofa for the rest of the night. So relatable.
Another great one. I put my feet up. This means to sit back and relax. Literally, you might put your feet up on a table or a footrest. But it is also used figuratively to mean any kind of relaxation.
You have worked hard all week. It's time to put your feet up.
Now, for socializing after work, I met up with some friends.
Meet up with means to arrange to see someone. It is more casual than meet. I am meeting up with Sarah for a drink after work.
And if you are too tired to go out, I am going to have a quiet night in.
A night in is the opposite of a night out. A night out means going to a bar, a restaurant, a party. A night in means staying home. And a quiet night in means staying home, relaxing, doing something calm.
I was going to go to the party, but honestly, I just want a quiet night in. You will hear this phrase constantly.
When you watch many episodes of a show in one sitting, I binged a whole season.
Binge or binge watch means to watch many episodes of a TV show one after another. I binged the entire season of that new drama in one weekend. This word used to be negative. It originally meant overeating, but now binge watch is completely normal and casual.
Evening phrases: wind down, vegged out, put my feet up, met up with friends, a quiet night in, and binged a show. This is how real people talk about their evenings. And finally, bedtime. You are exhausted. It's time to sleep. And we have some amazing phrases for this.
First, I hit the sack, or I hit the hay. Both mean the same thing, to go to bed.
Hit the sack. It sounds a little strange, right? But sack and hay both refer to old-fashioned mattresses. They used to be filled with hay or made from sacks. So hitting the sack literally means falling onto your bed.
It is midnight. I need to hit the sack. Very casual, very common.
Next, and this is my favorite one in the whole lesson, I crashed out.
Crash out means to fall asleep suddenly and completely. You were so tired that you collapsed. Your body said, I am done.
After the exam, I just crashed out on the sofa. It is giving total shutdown. No warning, just gone.
Another useful phrase, I was out like a light.
Out like a light. This means you fell asleep instantly. The moment your head touched the pillow, you were asleep, like turning off a light switch.
I was so tired, I was out like a light within seconds.
When you cannot sleep, I tossed and turned all night.
Toss and turn means to move around in bed because you cannot sleep. You roll to the left, you roll to the right, you flip your pillow, nothing works. I tossed and turned all night because I had that presentation in the morning.
And when you stay up much later than you planned, I lost track of time.
Lose track of time means you did not realize how much time had passed. You were watching YouTube videos at 10 p.m. and suddenly it is 2 a.m. I was reading and completely lost track of time.
And the last one for tonight? When you sleep very, very well. I slept like a log.
Slept like a log means you slept very deeply. You did not wake up once. A log is a piece of wood. It does not move, it does not roll. When you sleep like a log, you do not move either. I slept like a log last night. I did not hear anything.
Sleep phrases. Hit the sack, crashed out like a light, tossed and turned, lost track of time, and slept like a log. Okay, everyone, we made it through the whole day. That was a lot of phrases. James, can you take us through a full day using everything we learned?
Of course. Let me tell you about my day yesterday. Listen carefully. So yesterday, I dragged myself out of bed at 6:30.
I am usually a morning person, but I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I threw on some clothes, grabbed a quick bite, and had my morning fix, a double espresso. I rushed out the door because I was running late. The train was packed, so I had to stand the whole way. I just made it to the office in time. Once I got there, I got stuck into my work straight away. I had a lot on my plate. I was absolutely swamped. But I got in the zone for a couple of hours and managed to wrap up the main project before lunch. After work, I met up with a friend for a coffee. We popped into that new cafe on High Street. Then I went home and just wanted to wind down. I put my feet up, vegged out on the sofa, and binged 3 episodes of a new show. By 11, I had completely lost track of time. I hit the sack around midnight, and I was out like a light. Slept like a log until the alarm went off this morning.
Did you hear all of that? How many phrases did you catch? James just used over 20 of the idioms we taught you today in one natural story. That is how they sound in real life.
And that is the goal. Not to memorize a list, but to hear them in context, understand the feeling behind each one, and start using them yourself.
So here's your homework. I want you to describe your day. Use at least 5 of the phrases from today's lesson. Record yourself, listen back, and see how natural you sound.
Start with the phrases that feel most natural to you. You don't need to use all of them at once. Even 2 or 3 in a conversation will make a big difference.
And if you want to practice even more, rewind this episode and shadow along with us. That means listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat it with the same rhythm and feeling.
Shadowing is one of the best ways to improve your pronunciation and fluency. Do it every day for 10 minutes, and you will see real progress.
Okay, everyone, that is it for today. We covered your entire day in real, natural English, from dragging yourself out of bed to crashing out at night.
If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend who is learning English, and let us know in the comments which phrase was your favorite.
Mine is crashed out. It just feels so accurate.
I think mine is in the zone, because when you are learning English and you find that focus, everything changes.
I love that. All right, everyone, keep practicing, keep listening. And remember, you are not just learning English. You are learning how to sound like a real person.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.